Hello everyone and welcome to class today. Right, today we'll be talking about multiplication of numbers. Another name for multiplication is simply product. When you hear find the product of two numbers, simply ask you, or you are simply being asked to multiply those two numbers. Alright? Multiplication of numbers. Okay? Now let's establish a relationship before we continue. In multiplication, note that another name for multiplication is product. Alright? And also, when you have something like this, a times 0 is simply 0. I'll explain. What is 0? 0 means nothing. Alright? A in nothing places or in no place will give us nothing. Now, a being a number times 1 will give you a. Now, another relationship is a times a will give you a raised to the power 2. Now, a times 0 times b equals to 0, where a and b are real numbers. Okay, I'll explain them one after the other. Like I've said earlier, for this one, a times 0, let's put a number in its place. What is a? A can be 2. 2 times 0, what will it give you? Is 0. Why? Because it's just like having 2 in your bag, or rather 2 in your hand, and you don't put it inside a bag. Will you find that 2 in a bag? No, it will still remain in your hand. Alright? So it's like putting your 2 in no place at all, so you don't get anything at all. Alright? So even if it's 10 times 0, it will still give you 0. Even if it's 1,000 times 0, it will still give you 0, whatever the number, even to infinity. Okay, that's for the first one. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Number 2 relationship. Let's fix a number for a times 1 given us what? Okay, let's pick 2. 2 times 1, that's to say 2 in one place is just 2, right? Okay, let's let a be 15. 15 in only one place, you still get 15 in only one place, you still get 15. 100 in only one place will still give you 100. Okay, all right, let's see the next one. A times a equals a square. Alright, for the third one, we have a times a equals a squared. What this simply means is a finding itself in 2 places. That's how we got it here. A raised to the power 2. That is a in multiplying itself twice. Alright, so let's see 3 times 3. We have 3 appearing how many times? Twice. That's the power. Alright, let's see 4 times 4. Same thing. Our value is 4. How many times does it appear? Twice. Raised to the power 2. That's how we call it. 3 raised to the power 2, 4 raised to the power 2. Even if it's 15 times 15, it's 15 in how many places? 1, 2. 2 places. So that's 15 raised to the power 2. Alright? Now let's see for the last one. Number 4 relationship, we have a times 0 times b, giving us 0. Now this stems from the first one, where we saw that a being a number multiplied by nothing will give you nothing. Now if you already have nothing from this multiplication, nothing times b will still give you nothing. If you're multiplying several numbers and you have 0 among the numbers you're multiplying, the entire multiplication will definitely give you a 0. Alright, so let's replace this with real numbers. Let's say 3 times 0 times 4. 3 times 0 in itself is already 0. That gives us 0 times 4. 0 times 4 is what? Is 0. Okay, let's see 6 times 0, or 6 times 5 times 0. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 0 will give us what? 0. So if you're having multiple numbers and you see 0 in the midst of them, you know that that answer is 0. Multiple multiplication, as in several numbers rather, and you have to multiply. And there's a 0 in between, just know that the final answer is 0. You don't even have to multiply. Just look at it and you get your answer, which is 0, right? Okay, now let's solve some real problems. Let's see examples. Multiply the following. Number 1, we have 5 times 3. Number 2, 6 times 7. Number 3, 0 times 7 times 6. Number 4, 9 times 4. I'm going to teach you an easy way to solve this. Alright, so you have for number 1, you have 5 times 3. What this simply means is 5 appearing in 3 places. Okay, 5 appearing in 3 places. Let's see. 5 plus 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus another 5, that gives us 15. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, let's see number 2. Number 2, we have 6 times 7. That is 6 appearing in 7 places. Let's see. 6 adding up itself in 7 places. Let's see. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Is it 7 yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Plus 6 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6, 7. Alright? So let's add them up. 6 plus 6 will give us 12. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. Plus 6 is 30. Plus 6, 36. Plus 6, that will give us what? 42. So our answer becomes 42. Don't get confused with what I am doing here. I'm only adding them in bits. Okay, if you feel comfortable counting them out, go ahead. Alright, so this plus this give me this. This plus this gave me this. Plus this is 30. Plus this 6 is 36. Plus this last 6 gives me 42. So this is my answer. Alright, let's see number 3. We have 0 times 6. That is 0 appearing in 6 places. Let's see. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 0. How many places do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So zeros appearing in 6 places. What will be my answer? 0. Nothing. Okay, let's see number 4. 9 times 4. That is 9 adding up itself in how many places? 4 places. So let's have 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 places. So let's add 9 plus 9 is 18. Plus another 9, 27. Plus 9, I'll give us 36. So 9 times 4 is 36. That's an easy way to solve multiplication problems. That is, I'll go over it again. 5 times 3 simply means 5 adding up itself in 3 places. Okay, so have 5 plus 5 plus 5. I'll give us what? 15. Now 6 times 7. That is 6 adding up itself in how many places? 7 places. Alright, so I'll write them out. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. I'll be very careful to count the number of times I've written my 6 to avoid overwriting or underwriting. Alright, so let's see. We've been told it's in 7 places. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm correct. 7 places. Now, next thing I did was to add them up in bits. Right? Instead of confusing myself, adding everything. So I picked them little by little. I added up these first 2 numbers. 6 plus 6, it gave me 12. Alright? 12 plus this other 6 gave me 18. Plus this 6, 24. 24 plus this 6 is 30. 30 plus this 6 is 36, plus this 6 is what? 42. So I got my answer as what? 42. Okay? Now, we have the next one here, 0 appearing or 0 adding up itself in 6 places. So what do? I write out my zeros in how many places? In 6 places. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. So have adding up nothing. Even in 1,000 places will still give you nothing. So that's how I have my 0 here. And 9 plus 4. Sorry, 9 times 4. Meaning 9 adding up itself in how many places? 4 places. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add them up. 9 plus 9, I got 18. 18 plus this 9 is 27. Plus the next 9, that's 36. That gives me my final answer here as 36. It's quite simple. Alright, so you could solve 1 or 2 questions for me. Find the product. I told you earlier that product and multiplication are synonymous. Okay, they are told find the product or multiply the following. It simply means the same thing. Okay, find the product of number 1. Let's see, 6 times 12. Number 2, 18 times 5, 3, 14 times 6, and 4, 25 times 3. Alright, so do this and please leave your answers in the comment section. Thank you for watching today. Bye.